Dear scripture lovers, a hearty welcome to LOGOS Bible Quiz 2025. In this episode number 31, we will see questions and answers related to Judges chapter 12. Before we enter the question and answer session, let us see an introduction to the chapter. Judges 12 continues the account of Jephthah, one of Israel's judges, focusing on the aftermath of his military victory over the Ammonites. However, instead of peace, the chapter opens with internal conflict. The tribe of Ephraim confronts Jephthah, accusing him of not calling them to battle. This confrontation escalates into a civil war between Ephraim and Gilead, in which Jephthah and his men defeat the Ephraimites. A unique feature in this conflict is the Shibboleth test, a linguistic test used to identify fleeing Ephraimites at the fords of the Jordan. After Jephthah's death, the chapter provides brief records of three minor judges who succeeded him: Ibzan of Bethlehem, Elon of Zebulun, and Abdon son of Hillel. These summaries note their regional origins, length of rule, number of children, and burial places. These judges contributed to Israel's governance during a time of relative peace. Overall, Judges 12 highlights internal strife among Israelite tribes, the fragility of unity, and a continued cycle of leadership transitions that characterizes the book. Now let us enter the question and answer session. Question number 1. Which tribe confronted Jephthah at the beginning of Judges 12? Which tribe confronted Jephthah at the beginning of Judges 12? And the answer is Ephraim, Judges 12:1. Ephraim is the answer. Judges 12:1. Question number 2. What did the Ephraimites accuse Jephthah of? What did the Ephraimites accuse Jephthah of? What was the accusation? And the answer is not calling them to fight against the Ammonites, Judges 12:1. Not calling them to fight against the Ammonites. Question number 3. What did the Ephraimites threaten to do to Jephthah? What was their threatening to Jephthah? Answer: burn his house over him with fire. Judges 12:1. Burn his house. Question number 4. What did Jephthah say he did when Ephraim did not come to help? What did Jephthah say he did when Ephraim did not come to help? Answer: he took his life in his hands and crossed over to fight. Judges 12:3. He took his life in his hands and crossed over to fight. Question number 5. Who fought against Ephraim with Jephthah? Who fought against Ephraim with Jephthah? That is the question number 5. Answer: the men of Gilead. Judges 12:4. The men of Gilead fought with him. Judges 12:4. Question number 6. What insult did the Ephraimites use against the Gileadites? What insult did the Ephraimites use against the Gileadites? Answer: called them fugitives of Ephraim among the Ephraimites and Manassites. Judges 12:4. Question number 7. Where did the Gileadites seize the forts? Where did the Gileadites seize the forts? That is question number 7. And the answer is the forts of the Jordan. The forts of the Jordan, which we see in Judges 12:5. The forts of the Jordan. Question number 8. What word did the Gileadites use to test the fleeing Ephraimites? What word did the Gileadites use to test the fleeing Ephraimites? And the answer is Shibboleth. Shibboleth. Judges 12:6. This is the word which they used to test them. Shibboleth. Question number 9. How would an Ephraimite pronounce Shibboleth? How would an Ephraimite pronounce Shibboleth? And the answer is Sibboleth. Sibboleth is the answer, or Sibboleth is the way they pronounce it. Judges 12:6. Question number 10. What happened to those who failed the test? What happened to those who failed the test? That is question number 10. And the answer is they were seized and killed. They were seized and killed? Judges 12:6. Question number 11. How many Ephraimites were killed at the Jordan fords? How many Ephraimites were killed at the Jordan fords? It was a huge number. And the answer is 42,000. Judges 12:6. 42,000 people were killed. Question number 12. How long did Jephthah judge Israel? How long did Jephthah judge Israel? That is the question. Question number 12. Answer 6 years. Judges 12:7. So 6 years is the answer. Jephthah judged them for 6 years. 13. Where was Jephthah buried? Where was Jephthah buried? This is question number 13. Where was Jephthah buried? And the answer is in his city in Gilead. Judges 12:7. In his city in Gilead. Judges 12:7. Question number 14. Who judged Israel after Jephthah? Who judged Israel after Jephthah? That is question number 14. And the answer, Ibzan. Ibzan ruled after Jephthah. Judges 12:8. Question number 15. Where was Ibzan from? Where was Ibzan from? That is question number 15. And the answer is Bethlehem. Judges 12:8. He was from Bethlehem. Question number 16. How many sons did Ibzan have? How many sons did Ibzan have? And the answer is 30 sons. 30. Judges 12:9. Even daughters are also of the same number. 30. Question number 17. How many daughters did Ibzan have? How many daughters did Ibzan have? And the answer is the same, 30. Judges 12:9. Ibzan had 30 daughters as well. Question number 18. How long did Ibzan judge Israel? How long did Ibzan judge Israel? That is question number 18. And the answer is 7 years. 7 years he ruled. Judges 12:9. 7 years. Question number 19. Where was Ibzan buried? Where was Ibzan buried? That is question number 19. And the answer is in Bethlehem. Judges 12:10. In Bethlehem he was buried. Judges 12:10. Question number 20. Who succeeded Ibzan as judge? Who succeeded Ibzan as judge? That is question number 20. And the answer is Elon. Elon was the successor. Judges 12:11. Elon. 21. Where was Elon from? Where was Elon from? Which place he belonged to? That is question number 21. And the answer is the tribe of Zebulun. Judges 12:11. The tribe of Zebulun. Question number 22. How long did Elon judge Israel? How long did Elon judge Israel? And the answer is 10 years. 10 years he judged Israel. Judges 12:11. 10 years. Question number 23. Where was Elon buried? Where was Elon buried? It's question number 23. Where was Elon buried? And the answer is Aijalon in the land of Zebulun. Aijalon in the land of Zebulun. That was the place where he was buried. Judges 12:12. 24th question. Who judged Israel after Elon? Who judged Israel after Elon? Question number 24. And the answer is Abdon, son of Hillel. Judges 12:13. Abdon, son of Hillel was the successor. Question number 25. Where was Abdon from? Where was Abdon from? That is question number 25. Where was Abdon from? The answer is Pirathon. Pirathon. He was from Pirathon, as seen in Judges 12:13. Judges 12:13. Question number 26. Which land is Pirathon in? Which land is Pirathon in? And the answer is the land of Ephraim. Judges 12:15. The land of Ephraim is the answer. Question number 27. How many sons did Abdon have? How many sons did Abdon have? And the answer is 40. He had 40 sons. Judges 12:14. Abdon had 40 sons. 28. What did Abdon's sons and grandsons ride on? What did Abdon's sons and grandsons ride on? And the answer is donkeys. Judges 12:14. Donkeys. They ride on donkeys. 29. How long did Abdon judge Israel? How long did Abdon judge Israel? Answer 8 years. Judges 12:14. 8 years he judged. Question number 30, the last one. Which judge had 70 descendants riding on donkeys? Which judge had 70 descendants riding on donkeys? Answer Abdon. Abdon had. Judges 12:14. Judges 12:14. So with this we conclude the question answer session. May God bless you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Let us work together to spread this message. See you in the next edition. Thank you so much, Joseph, for JJ Logos 316.